So, do you take time for yourself when you first wake up in the morning, or do you rush straight into your chores or rush into taking care of others before you do anything for yourself? What I want to talk about today is how you can do one simple thing that can drastically change how you feel during the day and help you sleep better at night. My name is Carol Richard. I'm the founder of the Sleep Success Academy, where we help sleep deprived individuals get the sleep they actually need and deserve. And we do this by showing them how to de stress, how to create better routines for themselves, and how to actually let go of the stress of the day so that their body can do what it's naturally meant to do, which is fall asleep on its own. If you'd like a copy of our free guide, go to our website, sleepsuccessacademy.com, and you can get a copy of Journey to Better Sleep, 5 action steps to help you improve the quality of your sleep. You just scroll down on the homepage, about halfway down, you'll be able to put your name and your email address, and a copy of the guide will be sent to your mailbox. All right, so this is what I want to talk about. What can you do in the morning that can actually set your day up so that you feel better? So when you wake up, what's the first thing do you do? Do you actually set an intention? Do you have a happy thought? Or are you like one of those person that gets up and is like, oh, there's another long day. I have so much to do. I don't have time for myself. I don't know how I'm going to manage all this. And that is the first thing that comes into your mind and into your awareness as soon as your feet hit the ground. So you hit the ground running with, I got to hurry up. I've got to make the lunches for the kids. I have to get to work. I have a big project. And we're starting the day with stress. And so what does that do? That carries on through the whole day. So what I want to talk about today is how can you do one thing for yourself first thing in the morning when you wake up before you do anything for anybody else that will then bring intention, joy, happiness, calm into your day. And that will make you handle the day better. It'll just make the day more manageable. And I really can hear myself saying this in the past, and I can maybe hear you saying it. It's like, well, it's easy for you, Carol, or it's easy for that person to do that because they don't have blah, 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 blah. And they can actually get up in the morning and take time for themselves. Well, Oprah is one who I've heard say this before, where she said, she came from a crap life. She came from nothing and actually was abused and had a really, really shitty upbringing. And she made a choice that she wasn't going to carry that in her life forward. I've made the same choice lately, a few years ago, where I'm not going to carry that into my life and not take care of myself because I deserve to take care of myself. So this is the one thing I want you to do. So in the morning, when you wake up, what's the first thing you're going to do? And yes, exercise is good. Yes, journaling is good. Yes, tapping is good. Yes, getting outside in the fresh air is good. They're only good if you're going to do them. And so I don't want you to pick 5 things to do each morning and make this morning routine complicated. I want you to pick one thing. And so I want you to sit right here, close your eyes, and think about, if I had an extra 10 minutes, we're just going to say 10 minutes, what would I do for myself in the morning? And it might be to sit quietly with a journal for 10 minutes. If that's what you want to do, write that down and just start doing that in the morning. It could be something as simple as making yourself a breakfast at home. That could be one way that you do something for yourself that's going to make you feel good and is going to set your day right from the start. Or it could be that you just decide to cuddle into your husband for that first 5 minutes and just allow that feeling to come into your body. What is it that you're going to do? Because you only need to do one thing. I don't want you to try to set up a whole morning routine that takes an hour, because we're not going to do that. The way your brain is developed is that the minute we try to do too much, we get like, oh, I'm just going to fail anyway. So we stop doing it. So instead, I want you to pick one thing. And I'm excited to see what you're going to pick. Because the only criteria with this one thing I want you to pick is something that makes you feel good and something that will energize you. So that's the criteria. What can I do to make me feel good and energize me? And I can do it first thing in the morning for myself because I deserve it. I deserve to feel good. And what I know is once we start doing these things to fill our own cup, I like to have this analogy of like I have this cup in the middle where my heart is, and I fill it with self-care and with all the good things. When my cup gets overflowing, I have so much to give to others. But if I start my morning with an empty cup and I don't put anything in there, then I'm going to be giving from an empty cup and I'm not going to have the energy to make it through the day. So I'm going to start my day by filling up my cup. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. I'm excited to see what you're actually going to come up with. Put it in the comments. I want to know how you're going to start your day off on the right foot so that you can actually have more energy and then go to bed at night, because you're going to want to sleep and your body's going to be tired and is going to do what it's biologically wired to do, which is fall asleep on its own. That's it for today. Bye.